He was curled in the farthest corner of the alley, a heap of trembling fur and ribs that jutted through skin stretched too thin. His eyes, too large for his malnourished face, darted around in panic time a car door slammed every time footsteps echoed nearby. He didn't bark. He didn't grow. He just shook, as if even the wind brushing past his broken frame might hurt him. The crate he was found in was rusted and half-shattered, barely large enough for a full-grown German shepherd, and soaked through from the night's cold rain. Someone had stuffed him inside with a few scraps of rotting food and left him by the dumpsters behind an abandoned gas station. The kind of place where no one looks twice. But someone did. A call came into the local rescue center early that morning. "There's a dog or something, I think it's still alive." The voice was hesitant, uncertain, and gone before the volunteer could ask questions. When the van pulled up, the street was still gray with the weight of dawn. Sarah, a seasoned rescuer, stepped out slowly. She'd seen too many of these cases. Dogs tossed away like garbage, forgotten before they even had a chance to live. But something about the silence in this alley was different. Eerier. He didn't make a sound. She approached the crate carefully, crouching low, whispering gently. "Hey, buddy, it's okay now." His eyes met hers, glassy wide hollow with fear. No growl, no movement, just a gaze so paralyzed with trauma it rooted her to the spot for a moment. When she reached in, he flinched so violently he hit his head on the back wall of the crate. She paused, whispering again, slower this time. "I'm not here to hurt you, sweetheart. You're not garbage. Not anymore." It took 20 long minutes and half a pack of soft treats to coax him out. His legs wobbled under his weight. More bone than body. Matted fur hung in clumps. His tail tucked so tightly it touched his belly. But when she wrapped him in the warm blanket, he didn't fight. He just closed his eyes and leaned his head against her chest, as if the war inside him had run out of fight. They named him Shadow, because for the first week, he refused to leave the far corner of the kennel. He didn't eat unless no one was watching. He would bolt from sudden movements, curl into himself during thunderstorms, and cry in his sleep. Sharp, stifled whimpers that spoke of a past no one wanted to imagine. But love, when it's relentless and patient, has a way of reaching even the most shattered hearts. It started with a single tail wag. A blink and you miss it moment. One of the volunteers, Lily, entered the room humming the same tune she always did. He wagged. Just once. But she saw it, and she didn't cry. Not in front of him. Instead, she sat down and hummed that tune again, every day for weeks. He let her brush him next. Then came the first time he licked her hand. In the morning he rolled onto his back, belly exposed, eyes still uncertain but willing. They documented it all. Not to exploit, but to show what healing looks like. Real, raw, and slow. Videos of Shadow learning how to play with a ball, of his first bath, where he panicked, then melted under the warm water, and of his first walk outside where every leaf and breeze was a new adventure. His eyes began to change. The fog of fear lifted, layer by layer, replaced by cautious curiosity. Then came joy. 2 months later, a video of Shadow sprinting across the rescuer's backyard. Ears flying, tongue out, chasing Lily in circles. Went viral, not for its polish, but for its purity. A dog once left to die alone, now bursting with life. The adoption applications poured in. But the one that stood out came from a retired firefighter named Tom, who had seen too many things go up in flames, including parts of himself. "I know what it's like to be afraid of the world," he wrote. "I think maybe we could help each other." The day Shadow went home, he walked out with his head high, tail wagging like it had always known how. Tom knelt beside him, rubbed behind his ears, and whispered, "You're safe now. You're home. Some scars never fully fade, but some stories, the right ones, don't need perfection. They just need a second chance." Shadow got his. And somewhere, someone watching his video will decide not to walk past the next crate.